Hey, this is Pastor Fish on this week's Weekly Word. I'm using a selfie stick. I'm not a selfie person. We're getting used to it. So I thank you for stopping by to hear about what's going on at our church. I want to point your attention to three things. The first thing is our senior saints. This is a new group, a new ministry we're doing for our 55 and plus group. So we are offering fun activities and events throughout the year. Jan Overland and Donna Madsen have been busy planning and putting together some exciting things. We're going to be unveiling those very soon. In the meantime, we're planning impromptu things throughout the community. So if you are doing some fun things and want to invite and welcome more people to join you, write those up. We have a Senior Saints calendar up in our narthex and our bulletin board. Join one of those fun things that's going on. Happy to gather together. The other two things I want to draw your attention to are happening actually this Saturday. The first thing is our habitat build. So if you are interested in hammering your hammer and getting your hands dirty and want to participate in that, join us at 8 o'clock this Saturday. It's from 8 to 2 that we'll be doing that build. The other thing that's happening this Saturday is our youth and education retreat. And this is for, again, anybody interested in our youth program going forward. We have a very, very strong youth program already, and we're hoping to just build on that. So if you're interested in joining that conversation, we will be meeting here at the church from 8:30 to 12:30. Yes, there will be goodies and a great discussion. So if you're interested in that, join us this Saturday. Those are the three things I want to point out. Now I want to point out our gospel for this week, and it's about Jesus telling his followers to follow him. Jesus' commands and calls, while they seem simple, are not shallow. They're straightforward, but they are very difficult to do. And this week, follow me. These words from Jesus, succinct, but really, man, living out and following Christ is not an easy thing to do. And the first two people that he meets in our gospel say, Jesus, I'll follow you, but I got to do some things first. Or I got to go talk to this person, let them know that I'm going to be doing this, right? And that's kind of how I think a lot of us approach following Jesus. We got a lot of excuses. We'll follow you once we figure this out, once our lives slow down, once we're retired, or once we have enough money, or once my family life isn't so crazy, I don't have kids, running around my house. But that Christ calls us to follow him in our daily lives. All of us, you, me, together, to follow him and to spread his love, to proclaim the gospel that the kingdom of God is near to all that we encounter. There's no perfect time for any of us, but that we follow Christ. And that's something that I hope we think about this week. And how are we following Christ in our daily lives? Now I want to turn our attention to praying for the next 10 families on our picture directory. Again, the purpose of this is just that we're praying for these families in a general sense, that there's no particular prayers, but that we're just keeping and holding these families in our thoughts and prayers. So the next 10 names on the list are as follows: Donna Madsen, the Moggers, Lance and Linda, the Marks, Tom and Marilyn, the Marses, Marty and Mark, the Millers, Daphne and Harold, the Myers, Chris, Jesse, Elliot and Eli, the Neils, Bill and Evelyn, Leona Nye, Brett Nitschke and Barb Grant, and the Nurings, Dan and Evelyn. We are praying for you, and I pray that you continue to keep those families in your thoughts and prayers this week. That's all I have for you today. Please continue to check in with what's going on through our social media and through our website, what's going on here at church. We are always doing fun things, and I like it that way. I know our church likes it that way. We are always trying to figure out how we be church Monday through Friday, Saturday, Sunday, throughout our entire year. And so thank you for stopping by, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. God bless.